If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with.
Cruncher ties me captain.
I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never.
Milk ties me milk.
The box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to
You have milk ties me milk.
do once you find them.
Now on to you, captain.
Looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with.
This is Stanley Baker. Stanley, named Stan to his friends, works a desk job at a company founded by his great-great-great-grandfather. As Stanley only just turned 20, a few months ago, his father, the great George Baker, thought that he ought to start out humbly, only earning enough to live extremely frugally, in a boring job. Stanley doesn't have much of life outside of work. Most nights, he watches the television and lets his mind rot away. Stanley is aware that the television is taking time from his life, but he lives it all the same. Stanley wished he could lead a more interesting life. He wishes that he was living and not just existing. But he's too scared of failure to try anything new. Nonetheless, Stanley keeps on living his old boring life.
What's up, Stan? Stan the man.
Oh,
How's your day going?
pretty good, you know.
That's
I got-
great. Good news. I'm gonna give you a pay bump. So all you have to do is write a report about the Jay Brown situation. Yeah. So could it be like 15, 20 pages? Oh, and could I get it by Wednesday?
Bill, I can't do Wednesday. Damn it.
Stanley never cared much for Bill. Bill was like a skin tank always attached to Stanley. Bill did not have many friends. Stanley thought this was because of his horrid social skills and abysmal knowledge of how to be nice to anybody. To be quite frank, Bill was insufferable to most of the population. Stanley thought that he was the first person to ever show common decency to Bill, and Bill thought that made them best friends. Stanley was never one for confrontation, so he never denied anything Bill asked, in turn making his false connection with Bill even deeper. It was an eternal cycle of misery.
What's this report even about? Joe B.
Stanley recognized the man as Joe Brown, known to most as Joe B. He was known as Joe B mostly because there was another Joe in the company who was far more popular than Joe B. Joe B was a religious fanatic. He devoted his whole life to it. One day, he was being looked at for a promotion, so he prayed and prayed. Then came the day. He waited and waited, but nothing came. He lost the job to Charles Smith, who had only been at the company for hardly a month. His face started to waver. He started asking for a sign, but no sign ever came. He had devoted his life to nothing. It was the funniest thing to Stanley. He didn't know why. It just was.
Passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees, and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher like the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay. California, dreaming of such a winter's day.
the man with the plan. How's the project going?
It's going.
Great, great. Can you send me a copy so I can look it over?
So, is there anything else you need?
Nope. How's your day going?
You know, I'm doing okay. How about yourself?
I'm doing swell.
Well, I'll see you when I see ya.
Okay, bye.
Time passed while Stanley alternated doing the report and doing his job. It was almost time to leave when the announcement came. Good evening. At this time, I would like to notify you of the violent intruders who have entered the building. Be on high alert, they are armed. And that's all for this announcement. Have a good rest of your day. At first, Stanley thought it was an April Fool's Day prank. It was June 12th.
Stan, the I Can Madman. How's it going? Stan, you okay?
Yesterday, I almost died.
Yeah, me too.
You don't understand!
Stan, you doing okay?
I'm doing just swell.
Hey, Stan.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, buddy.
Something happened last night. I didn't get a bit of sleep. I only had one thought. Why wasn't I scared? Then I realized something. I don't care about life.
Stanley.
No. That's a good thing. If I don't care about my life, I don't care about anything. Nothing matters. So now I can do whatever I need to make my life better. It's the greatest freedom.